All right, I am in the final stages of setting up this Queen Bee 3-string fretless slider. Now the very first, this is about 2 days ago that I put these strings on here, tuned EBE. And the very first day after I tuned them up and stretched them out, and I made sure to mark off where the saddle's gonna be, right, so that it doesn't move. And then I found the harmonic and I used my slide and I marked with a pencil a little tick mark of where that note was at. I did the same thing for the 7th fret. Mark it with a little slide. 5th fret, mark it with a little, mark this little tiny little thing with the pencil right at the bottom of the curve of the slide. Right, and then I waited for 2 days, and I'm playing it and I'm stretching it and I'm noticing it. I'm noticing that the actual note is drifting down just a hair down on each one of these notes. And so 2 days later, I did the same exact thing, and you can see how far these notes have drifted, right? What used to be the little one here is moved down here, even up here. But so that's the 12th fret. Here's the 10th fret. You can see that that note was there and it's moved down there. The 7th fret, it was there, now it's moved down there. Same thing with the 5th fret. So those harmonics actually shift and drift while the string is settling down. That's why I recommend waiting for a couple of days before actually putting the permanent markers, because if you're going to be burning something in or putting a screw in here, you want to make sure it's in the right spot, right? So you have a little bit of patience, 2 days, wait 2 days, and then find the notes, make a mark, double check, make sure it's good before you commit to the final position mark. Today is day 3 of these strings being on this cigar box guitar, and I'm finally pulling the trigger and putting in the permanent position markers. So I've got them all done except for the last one right here, and you can see it's still a pencil mark. And again, I'm still verifying. So that's where I'm going to put it. So I did mark it one final time just to verify that it was the right spot. And so what I'm doing is I'm using these little linoleum nail heads because they got the round top and they're gold. And all I do is I drill exactly where it needs to go with a drill bit that is the exact, actually a little smaller, a little thinner than the shaft of the nail. And I only go the depth of the nail. No more. In fact, just a little bit less. Okay? And then just a little love tap. Bam! So you can't see it over there because all you see is just the beautiful front. But the top side, the player, he gets to see all the position markers. All right. The moral of the story is have patience. You don't want to put your permanent position markers on until after the harmonics have settled down and stopped drifting. And then also verify, 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 verify. You don't want to make a mistake. So have patience.